Hi, 6th grade. Welcome to your Volcanoes lecture, chapter 11, pages 132 to 133. Pull up the slides if you haven't already, and let's start taking notes. So, the second slide is the anatomy of a volcano, or what a volcano is made of. So you can see in my beautifully drawn picture there that a volcano is a mountain that has a magma chamber below it. A reminder that magma is below the Earth's surface and lava is magma once it hits the Earth's surface. So there's the magma chamber down deep in the Earth's surface, into the layers of the Earth, and there's a pipe that travels all the way up to the top of the mountain where there's a vent, and that's where gases, lava, rocks, or pyroclastic material can escape from the volcano when it erupts. You'll see the clouds of ash and gas and cinders, and you can also see some smaller little channels where lava can escape to from the sides. At the top is what we call the crater. It's kind of a bowl shape, and it's if you've ever seen a picture of a volcano and you look down, you see that giant pool of magma. That is the crater. If you go to slide 3, we'll talk about volcanic activity. There's 3 stages of volcanic activity. When they're active, this means it's either recently erupted or will probably erupt soon. When they're dormant, it's like they're kind of asleep. They're not currently erupting, but they may do so soon. If a volcano is extinct, much like an animal that's gone extinct, it means it erupted a long time ago and it shows no signs of ever doing so again. There are lots of different active volcanoes, lots of different dormant volcanoes, and even many extinct all throughout the world. The most active, as you remember learning with plate tectonics at one point, the most active volcanoes are all around the Ring of Fire and the Pacific Plate. So let's go on to slide 4, types of volcanoes. There are 3 kinds of volcanoes: shield, cinder cone, or you may just hear it as cinder, and composite. These are defined by their shape, how they formed, the way it erupts, and what comes out during an eruption. Our first one is the shield volcano. These are the really big ones that look kind of flat and closer to the ground. They're still mountains, but they look flatter. Kind of look like a soldier's shield if it were laying face up. These form when lava flows as a thin liquid down the sides of an existing mountain, so just layers and layers of lava that harden over time. These tend to have non-explosive eruptions, so they're kind of just the magma will bubble out as lava and just go down the sides. They're spread out over very wide areas. And an example are the Hawaiian volcanoes. If you've ever been to Hawaii, you've seen pictures of Hawaii, a lot of the islands there have volcanoes, and pretty much the whole island is the volcano. So you have the whole volcano and then all the land below where people live. A specific example is the Kilauea volcano in Hawaii. It is a shield volcano. And we'll go into our next type. The next one is cinder cone. These are relatively smaller. They erupt for a short amount of time. These are very steep sloped, and they're a cone, like an ice cream cone upside down. They are formed from pyroclastic material. Pyroclastic material is when the volcano erupts and some magma flies out into the air, but it solidifies, and it's kind of rocks that are made of lava. And this is what the cinder cone volcanoes are completely made out of. The shield ones are pretty much all made of lava. The cinder cone are made out of pyroclastic material. And these tend to have that signature bowl-shaped crater at the top. You can see a picture of it, of an example of the Paricutin in Mexico. And that's a relatively young volcano. Composite volcanoes are kinda a mix of the two. They're also known as stratovolcanoes. They have alternate layers of lava and pyroclastic material because when they erupt, both come out. They happen to have very explosive initial eruptions, so all the pyroclastic material is going to come out, lots of cinder, lots of ash, and then after that initial eruption, just lots and lots of lava quietly as lava can move, going down the sides. These are the most dangerous kind because they erupt with little to no warning. This kind of the mountain is, in the example you see there, what Mount Vesuvius is in Italy that destroyed the civilization of Pompeii. And most of these volcanoes are found in the Ring of Fire. So, pretty short lecture, yay. Your homework is to really quickly look up, using the internet, the 3 volcanoes there. Email me your answer, send them to me in Teams, whatever's easier for you. So tell me where they're located, what type of volcano they are, and the last time they erupted. If one's extinct, it'd be a really long time ago. Alright, bye!